Hi, this is Tony Self and Beowulf. A truck, actually, what was it, a fire engine just went by and he just woke up from a needed nap. So Beowulf and I are bringing you a tip on, actually, I was at a property today, one of our properties that we have coming on the market here shortly for lease. Ranchos Palace Properties, call me about it if you're interested. One of the conversations I had with the homeowner, we usually ask a few questions, was they had some items with drainage for just using the garbage disposal, that type of thing. And what you'll know after selling for a while and owning a home, whenever you have trees and things around, especially in the yard, and with all these rains, roots will tend to grow into the pipes. And what will happen is they'll block the pipes and it will cause backups, and you'll have severe sewage backups, that kind of thing. So what I recommended is we went ahead and contacted our plumber and said, look, let's have a sewer scope where they actually take a camera, they run it down, and they try to get the main line, and they see what is going on in the pipe rather than just going there and doing a hydrojet, that kind of thing, which I'm going to show you exactly what it is to solve if you have slow drainage. I found this website, Beowulf Wants to Love, that actually kind of talks about it. So this is from Stang and Plumbing and Heating. Great little article, how to tell if you have roots in your pipes and what to do about it. One whole thing about it's like signs of your roots, your pipes, is that typically problem is that because the sewer pipes are located below ground, it can be difficult to identify any issues. There are two main signs to look for in the case of roots growing into your pipes. The first is your home has slowly flowing drainage system, which is what happened. The second is you hear gurgling sounds coming from your toilet bowl. That's not good also. Now there's some ways to remove the roots. One is cutting the tree roots. Use a mechanical auger, and they take a sewer auger and they go in there and they kind of like cut out the roots inside the pipe. Chemical removal, which do not do that with septic tanks. Another way to kind of keep it from growing back. And we have what we call a hydrojet. Hydrojet's pretty cool. It's kind of a device that puts water, and as it goes through the pipe, it cuts back the pipe. It's like the water, like kind of like a pressure washer that goes into the sewer line. It just cuts all that debris, everything, the roots, and it just makes it nice and thing. Now, the thing that we discovered when I was talking to my Beowulf's gonna go back to sleep because he sleeps 5 hours a day. One thing that my plumber mentioned is that this particular pipe was cast iron, and discovered there might be a crack there. And because of that, if you were to use a hydrojet, it would actually destroy or actually further impact the crack in the cast iron. It would cause more damage than anything. And how these pipes, some of the times, if you're lucky, they're not inside cement, which is horrible. Better is that they're just under the house and the plumber can get there and replace the cast iron pipe with some brand new ABS piping. So these are things I never knew as a young lad, but as I'm getting old and gray and have sold many, many homes and have owned many, many homes, you just discover many different types of things that you should know about, especially when you buy a house. One thing we always recommend when we work with our buyers is we always do a sewer scope. That sewer scope will tell us the condition and if the sewer is connected to the house. And we've encountered that before too. Thought it was working, but since it's vacant, it wasn't really used, the sewer was not connected to the house. That is another story. We have so many stories as realtors. So that's my tip. So if you have you have slow drainage or hear any gurgling in your toilets, and you have trees out front, chances are you have roots in your line, and those roots need to be taken care of. But before you start, jamming in the hydrojet, those kind of things, you really should get a sewer scope by a professional plumber. We have some great ones to recommend to you to make sure that it doesn't further damage the pipes, or it might be something that's a bit more impactful than just the simple roots in the system. All right, this is Tony Self with Harcourts on Race and Realty, giving you the tip of the day: roots in your pipes. And Beowulf says good night. He already went back to bed, if you're wondering. So have a great evening or day. We hope to hear from you all very soon. Take care. Bye-bye.